Hey there guys, and good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to another Terraria episode. If you don't remember, last episode we did a lot of work over here by our graveyard area, decorating, adding in the actual gravestones, and adding in the background walls. Now I said that, top comment would get their name on a gravestone, but I mean at the time of recording this there aren't any comments on the video actually yet, so basically what I'm going to do is just kind of wait until 10 people comment, I suppose. But either way, you may notice about my inventory that it looks a little different than it did at the end of last episode. And I mean, well, I'll let this speak for itself. So, as you can see, I did a lot of quarrying is the best way to put it off camera. And I got a lot of resources, including all the sandstone, sand, and hardened sand. Plus, I got a good chunk of ores and a few mandible blades that I'm going to sell now for, well, just a little bit of money, really. But yeah, what I'm planning on doing is starting off by doing a bit more terraforming around here. And the first step of that is going to be making more arrows because I do not have enough. So first off, what I'm going to do is make a bunch of torches. And then grab a bunch of stone. And where is my arrows? There they are. Make a bunch of arrows and turn a bunch of them into flaming arrows. And I mean, there we go. That is now what? About 2,000 arrows that we have? That should be enough now. I mean, we had about 1,000 before, but you can never have too many arrows in this game because I had about 700, give or take. 800, and I had about 950 starting the quarrying. So you can burn through them quite quickly sometimes in this game. But either way, as I was saying, what I'm going to do is head over to our graveyard area and start by making a bunch of natural desert themed background walls. So first off, making a bunch of sandstone and a bunch of hardened sand, basically. Cool. And so with these, I'm going to then head over to our desert base area where our nurse is, which, I mean, that temporary house will not be staying there in the slightest, but yeah, doing a little bit of terraforming in. I still am not fully decided on how I want all the terraforming to look, but one thing I do know is the material for the actual houses that I'm going to want to use, I'm going to need to venture across the land, searching far and wide for. Well, it's not going to be really far and wide, but basically I need bamboo. So I'm going to need to... That's a pesky green slime. I'm going to need to find a jungle for that. And so the search across the land for a jungle will, well, begin. But okay, to start off with, what I want to do is basically terraform this bit where I'm going to need to take that out my inventory. I want to terraform this so it sort of looks, you know what? I have no idea where that was going. But I wanna give a sandstony backdrop to this water. Yeah, basically. Right, and I'm going to get some oxygen because that is important for my survival. But okay, so filling in all of this and then taking our hardened sand as well and using it to sort of break up the sandstone, because otherwise it's just gonna, you know, look flat and just the same texture, and we don't want that. So coming through here with our hardened sand, and I mean, it's not the best, but it works. And I am actually going to as well hammer some of the floor. Come on, hammer that back into place. Hammer some of the floor so that it is smoother. And I do actually want to make some holes, sort of, is the best way to phrase it, in the background, because I think it looks nice. So one there and one there. Yeah, okay, I think that looks alright for now. For the rest of the terraforming, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet. So what I am going to do for now is, like I said, I'm gonna need bamboo, so gonna fix that up there. I'm going to go and see if I can't find our jungle anywhere in this world. I'm gonna look this way. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna use an item I haven't used yet. The magic conch. And we're going to see if... Oh, Riley the Traveling Merchant's here. If we can't find any chests down here in the ocean to start with. And I mean, there's a chest. So, taking off our rubber ring real quick and looting all. I think that's all, chest-wise. So, putting back on the rubber ring and... Oh, wow, that's a big jump. I didn't expect that big jump for some reason, but okay. What do we get? Armored inner tube? That's better than our inner tube. Sandcastle bucket, a bunch of lead bars, shurikens, and a shark bait for our baby shark pet. I mean, this is our first pet, so nice. And wow, that's a tiny beach. But, okay, so there's another purity here. I'm hoping that we can find the jungle quickly. If not, we'll find the dungeon. Which, I mean, is also useful to know where it is. So, it's basically, because if you guys didn't know, the dungeon and the jungle basically spawn on opposite sides of the world, and that is the dungeon. So I will go to the other beach instead. And first off, quickly do the same thing. And I feel like this is the side of the beach that very quickly sort of goes into a cave system. So I'm in fact not going to finish my exploration over there because I'll probably perish from lack of oxygen. But coming through here, and that is a big tree. Okay, so I mean, there might be some stuff in this tree. I am still looking to get a living leaf and living wood wand, so this will be useful if I can find one. But here we are in the jungle. Right, what is that? Radar, herb bag, and a bunch of potions and coins. Okay, but either way, as I was saying, we are now here in the jungle, which, I mean, it's where I wanted it to be fair. And now I just need to harvest up a bunch of bamboo, and I just need to remember if it's a pickaxe or it's an axe. It's a pickaxe to harvest it. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, there's another spiked is better than our step stool. There's another chest here with another step stool in it and a bunch of other stuff that I didn't really properly look at, to be fair. But coming through here and dealing with that green slime, and this is a very good time to remember that I have a grappling hook, isn't it? I'm a professional Terraria player. But either way, coming through here, what I'm just gonna do is head through the jungle and collect up as much of this bamboo as I can. I mean, my inventory is filling very quickly. One thing that I'm very much looking forward to getting after we beat Skeletron, I think it is the Void Vault. I love the Void Vault in this game. It's so useful. But either way, I mean, how much do we have? 142. I don't know how much I'm going to need. So I'm just going to grab up a load of it. I think, how much do we have? 262. Okay, I think that'll probably be enough. What I'm gonna do is come on back, open up this can of worms, and put away all of our random stuff. So, where's bars and gems? I guess Misk would be this. And then these two. Wait, did our step still go into accessories? I mean, these I can sell because I don't need them. I don't know why I was keeping them. I can't think of a future use for them. So I'm just gonna sell them. And how much money do I have now? 11 gold. I logged onto my master mode world actually. Okay, I have the bamboo. I logged onto my master mode world recently and looked at my piggy bank and I had like 50 platinum coins. It was insane and I don't even remember getting them. I must have like farmed something or another, but either way, what I'm gonna do, grab up some sandstone slab and also make some large bamboo. And because I do have an idea for what I want at least the first house to look like, where the nurse will probably end up going. So what I'm gonna do is head on through here and up over the hill. I love going up and over the hill. I'm surprised the zoologist hasn't spawned in yet. I've got 17% of the... Oh, it's probably because there isn't really an empty house for her, to be fair. Oh, Riley's there. Hello, Riley. What are you selling me? Panda ears, bricklayer, mystic robe, birdie rattle, heart hairpin, lawn flamingo, bunny warhol. You know what? I will buy a heart hairpin to have as my vanity. But either way, what I wanted to do for this first house is gonna actually involve me breaking off the top layer of this rock and then hammering that back down again. And that. Because I wanted to, that's the wrong block, have sort of like a platform here going over the edge of the oasis, and have it where the houses were sort of balanced on it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is count out 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 4 1 and have it like that, except I want to have it on this side be level with the terrain. So what I'm going to do is clear out all of the trees, that's the word, if my brain can brain today, and start filling in a little bit of sand to level off the terrain a bit. And yeah, I think that isn't too bad. I mean, I can always replant the trees, but I probably will as well have some more rocks out on the surface of the sand here. But this is going to be the basic template for this first house, and what I want to do real quick is come on down through here, grab up my palm wood, and quickly make, to start off with, more sandstone slab is always useful. And then I want to make a pair of palm wood doors and this time some sandstone brick. Okay, there was no use to use that magic mirror. Make some sandstone brick and use that to make sandstone brick wall. Cool. Cool. Okay. So it's going to become a real pain real quick having to run back and forth between here and the desert. But once I have this base set up and a pylon set up, it should hopefully be quite a bit easier. But either way, coming on through here. And I need to think of a name for this, or some potential names for this desert. It's like with Adder Outpost, I'm probably gonna, you know, come up with a few names for it and then get you guys to help me decide on what the final name will be. I mean, I've got a couple options in mind. One option I have in mind is something like the Diamondback Dunes. Which, if you didn't know, Diamondbacks are a type of rattlesnake, I'm pretty sure. Found in America, I think. But either way, what I'm going to do is build up here, and then 1 2. I mean, it's here. 1 1 2 3 4 1 1. It was, in fact, you know what, let's go with it being there. And then have, that is the, oh, I don't want to use the slab for that bit. I want to use, or I'm thinking of using the wood for this bit coming over the top of the house. Putting in the doors like that, and then I want to make some, alright, on our way back. I want to make some sand or some desert torches for this place, because obviously, you know, torch luck is a thing, but that's not the... You know what, actually, I'm going to make a pinewood candelabra. Not pinewood, palm wood. And then make a table, and that's a toilet. Where's just a normal chair? There we go. And oh my god. Empty hand. Cannot do anything with it. I want to make some bamboo fences for the windows. And some palmwood walls. And I mean, I think that should be good. So, what I'm going to do is head on through and deal with this here. Oh, headshot. Critical hit headshot. Nice. I don't actually think the headshot does any extra damage. It's just another critical hit one shot. Nice. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't think the headshot actually does any more damage. It's just cooler. Wow, I didn't actually think that would hit. I didn't think any of those would hit. I might be getting better with this bow, I can't lie. I mean, it makes sense, you know. As I've been practicing with it, I would get better, but... Wow, I'm not missing right now. I was about to say I'm not missing today, and then I remember literally earlier I missed quite a few shots against the green slime ball things. Guarding shackle. On +2 defense or +2 crit strike? I actually don't know which one I'd prefer. I think I'm gonna stay with the crit strike. So what I'm gonna do is, for now, separate it like that, and then fill in the background. And yeah, I want the windows to be bamboo fences, I think. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this yet. Okay, I think I'm gonna replace the candelabra for a... For now, I'm gonna pop up some torches. I'm gonna replace the candelabra for a... just a normal candle, I think. I mean, yeah, that looks better as a... Or does it? Because it's more noticeable as a bamboo. So I think I'll leave it as bamboo. And I'm gonna need some more decorational bits and bobs. First off, I want to make that candle. Where is it? Candle, there we are. And I'm gonna need... I will grab some hardened sand either way, but I'm gonna need some clay to make a... You know what? Let's get a clay pot. And let's get... We're not probably never gonna harvest this, but just for some decoration, have a water leaf growing in this person's house. And I think I'm gonna make this the nurse, because I feel like the nurse would have some plants in their house, you know, make it look a bit nicer for patients. Although I might also make a more sterile looking house for the nurse. I don't know, make it look more like a bit of a hospital. I mean, I haven't really specifically designed any other houses for any specific NPC, so I guess, you know, maybe I will have general houses for now, but maybe sometime in the future I'll start... Oh, I missed! Maybe in the future I'll start specializing the houses to each individual NPC. I don't know, it could be a... I'm gonna move the goal for... You know, no, actually, I'm going to move the demolitionist here for now. And have the golfer in the... have the golfer in the purity, because I'm pretty sure that's his favorite biome. Or at least one that he doesn't hate, like the desert. So, okay, I'm thinking for the roof of this, I could either lean into the more like tropical resort sort of vibe of this build and go with leaves on top, which I'm leaning towards, or do like some kind of shingles or something. I think, yeah, that would potentially be the best. I'm actually going to check with you. Nothing better than having all the space. I like the forest. It has all the necessary features for golfing. Cool, so you are in one of your favorite biomes. Cool. I don't have a thing I would want to use for this. So, what I'm going to do instead is grab up some of my rock making materials and make some rocks for now. Because basically what I'm thinking of doing is using a mahogany leaf wand to add leaves on top of the leaves. That or a living leaf wand, but mahogany would, I think, look better and fit the vibe more with the bamboo. But I don't have one yet, and getting one would require exploring the jungle. The underground jungle, that is. So what I'm probably going to do is, because I don't think I really have the time to do a decent amount of exploring down there this episode. So what I'm going to do instead is head down next episode and see what we can find. But either way, what I want to do for now is make a few more rocks over on this side. I think get rid of that tree and this one and that one. Move that there because that might have a higher chance of growing if it's there. And then make just a small rock here. And I think we need to, you know, add some fossilized remains into this rock. Add some hardened sand on it. And yeah, I think having a couple of these dotted around, and then maybe... Okay, I'm also going to move this back. Maybe once that tree is grown, we can have some more walls here as well. But I'm going to need to wait for the tree to grow, because I'm going to need the... I'm going to need... Because the trees won't grow, basically, if I can speak. I'm so tired right now. I basically just woke up, and then I basically woke up, got a snack, and then started recording this. But yeah, I'm gonna the trees won't grow if there's background walls behind them. So what I'm gonna do is leave that for now. And looking at the time, I think that is gonna be where we cut it off for today. I really enjoyed doing some work, both doing the quarrying, because I just find it... Oh yeah, here's the remnants of that actually as well. But I find it just therapeutic to gather large amounts of resources. But I did enjoy the process of... It doesn't look like we got much done today, but I enjoyed the process of like putting together the simple build. And I mean, the base won't be big because it will be roughly about the size of this, and also the graveyard. Think how long that took us, like 3 episodes to get this, and it's tiny, but it's because I put a lot of, well, I tried to put a lot of thought and time and detail into my builds. But yeah, as I was saying, I hope you guys enjoyed being here as much as I enjoyed having you, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Bye bye now.